Hey, Abbott. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too, folks.
What did you do? What did you do? I saw that policeman out front giving you a ticket.
That policeman gave me a ticket for being a UFO.
What do you mean, UFO?
An unidentified fat object.
Oh.
And a lady walks up to me and she wants me to be a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, so what did you tell her?
Hey, I didn't even see the accident.
So, please, look, pal, take it easy. You know, I want you to be on your best behavior tonight.
Why?
After the show, I made dates with some very lovely ladies.
Another blind date.
Blind nothing, pal. This one can see just as good as you can.
I don't mean to complain, Abbott, but those last two girls you set us up with,
Yeah?
you had the pick of them.
Now, wait a minute. I gave you the pretty one.
Yours had teeth.
Well, yours had teeth, too.
You get a look at that tooth?
No, never mind
She
that,
opened
pal.
cans with it. This girl had so much bridge work, every time I kissed her, I had to pay toll.
How could anybody look so healthy and be so dumb?
I take vitamins.
Didn't you ever go to school, stupid?
Yeah, and I came home the same way.
Oh, please. You never went to school a day in your life.
I went to college.
You went to college?
I went to college.
Look, pal, if you went to college, prove it to me.
Here's my college pin.
That's a toothbrush.
I went to Colgate.
Now, look, pal, if you went to Colgate, when did you graduate?
I didn't graduate after the first year. They gave me the brush.
That's what I thought. You know, you're so dumb, you couldn't even answer a simple question.
Ask me a question.
I'll
Abbott.
give you a question as simple as any schoolboy would have it.
Give it to me, because I'm a little boy.
Okay, look now, pal.
I'm a
Suppose...
good boy, not a bad boy.
Okay, now, suppose I gave you $10, and your father gave you $10. Now, what do you got?
$10.
No, you don't understand. I gave you $10, and your father gave you $10. Now, what do you got?
$10.
You see, you don't know your arithmetic.
You don't know my father.
Now, look, pal. Now, I'll make it even simpler for you. Now, just pretend you're 40 years old.
I should pretend I'm 40
you're
years
40.
old.
Now, you're in love with a little girl, 10 years old.
I'm 40 years old. I'm in love with a girl 10 years
Yes.
old. Who am I, Jerry Lee Lewis?
Now, never mind that. You're 4 times older than that little girl. You couldn't marry her.
Not unless it came from the mountains.
Certainly not. So you wait 5 years.
5 years.
Now, she's 15 and you're 45. You're only 3 times older than that little girl. So you wait another 15 years. Now, she's 30 and you're 60. You're only twice as old as that little girl.
She's catching up.
Sure. Now, here comes the question. How long do you have to wait before you and that little girl are both the same age?
That's a silly question, Abbott.
What do you mean? Answer the
If
question.
I keep waiting for her, she's going to pass me up.
What do you mean?
Then she'll have to wait for me.
Why should she wait for you?
I was nice enough to wait for her.
Yeah,
If she don't want to marry me, she don't have to.
Nah, never mind
I
that.
don't even know this girl's name.
Oh, that's silly. Look, I don't know. How long can a man live without a brain?
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 30. Now, wait a minute, pal. I don't like that stuff.
I'll give you a shot, Abbott.
Don't you
I'll
raise
give
your hand to
I'll
me,
give
boy.
you a good shot right there.
Don't you ever raise your hand to me.
What are you waiting for?
Don't you put it down.
Couldn't hit people on Christmas or anything.
Look, what makes you think you're so smart?
I'm one of the smartest guys in the country.
Yeah, how do you do in the city?
Not so hot.
That's what I thought.
There are 2 things that make a man intelligent. 2 things.
Yeah.
Number 1, a perfect memory. Number 2, I forgot.
Just as I thought. Your brain is 2 tenths.
2 tenths?
Yeah, 2 tenths the size of a normal brain. Look, pal, suppose you go into a ballpark. Now, what teams are playing?
I don't know.
Then what are you doing going into the ballpark?
You put me in the
See, you have no business going in.
You put me in the ballpark.
Now, you see, you can't answer a simple question.
Ask me the question again. I want to be a good boy.
Say you go into
I'm not
a
a bad
ballpark.
boy.
You go into a ballpark.
I'm in a ballpark.
Now, what teams are playing?
I don't know.
Then what are you doing going in? You see, you don't know. Look, pal, what's the first thing you do when you go into a ballpark?
I buy a hot dog without mustard. I don't like mustard.
Now, wait a minute, pal.
Mustard's bad.
Don't you know mustard was made for the hot dog? Mustard and the hot dog go together.
Let them go get married for all I care. I'm not going to eat the stuff. I don't like that
look,
stuff there.
do you know where mustard comes from?
They don't scrape it off the mustard plaster.
Certainly not. They build factories just to manufacture mustard.
To make mustard on the hot
These
dog?
factories employ thousands of men, boy.
Just to put mustard on my hot
Just
dog?
to manufacture mustard.
They make the mustard for my
These
hot
men
dog.
have wives and children that they support, all on account of mustard.
Just to put mustard on my hot dog.
And you, just because you don't like mustard, what are they supposed to do? Tear down all of those factories? Put all those men out of work?
Wait a
Husbands walking the streets out of jobs.
I'm not putting any husbands out of work.
That kind of a mug you are.
I'm not putting any husbands out of work.
You don't even know what a husband is.
Yeah, husband's what's left of a sweetheart after the nerve's been killed.
Now, keep the remarks to yourself, pal. But you don't like mustard.
I don't like mustard.
Now, give me one good reason why you don't like mustard. What are you, too big a man?
Abbott.
Too big a man to like mustard?
Mustard makes me sick. You know, I support my 3 little nieces.
Oh, mustard makes you sick.
If I have mustard, I get real
pal.
sick and I can't work. If I can't work, I can't put
Then you
bread on the
shouldn't eat
table.
it.
I can't pay the rent.
I understand
You know what
that.
they're going to do with my 3 little nieces? They're going to put them in the orphan asylum.
Now, wait a
Abbott, who are you to put my 3 little nieces in the orphan
Who's
asylum?
putting who where?
Get my nieces out of the orphan asylum. They're good kids.
Please. Look, pal, what started all of this?
You said I wanted to go into the baseball stadium. I don't know why we're going to a baseball stadium. It's the holidays. We should be home with our families.
It's the holiday season, pal, so stop your crying. Look, why don't you make a nice holiday wish for the lovely ladies and gentlemen?
Everybody on this wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, and Happy New Year, may you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Woo.